Hey everyone, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a what's in my desk setup, and this is my desk. I work from home, and most days I usually do all of my work in this office, in this little twinkly light office. I talked about in my last video that I'm trying to redecorate it, and there's a lot going on in this room. But it is kind of like my safe space, and it's really nice because nobody else is home when I am working. So this is really like my focus woman cave area where I could just get all my tasks done and all my personal stuff done. So yeah, but I'm using a new mic. If you can tell, it's like a small little circle mic. I got this from $10 from Amazon. So please let me know, and I'll probably figure it out after editing how good the quality is. I'm just kind of speaking in a lower manner, but yeah, we'll see how well it picks up my voice. There is a noise canceling feature on this, but I decided not to use it because I feel like the beauty of ASMR is picking up the small tones of people, and also the kind of mouth sounds. Okay, that sounds weird and gross, but the natural sounds that people make when they speak rather than compressing the sound. But totally understand if there is some background noise. I apologize because sometimes there's like cars passing by, and I'm like located next to a hospital, so the ambulance usually kind of rings at least every other hour of the day. So but this morning it's pretty quiet. I got a lot of work done today, felt very motivated. It's funny because I think Mondays I definitely am like the lowest motivation, and then Tuesday, Wednesday it picks back up, and then it kind of goes down. But I'm sure that's for most people. Also, I'm recovering from a cold. I went to a conference about 2 weeks ago, and I felt fine until the next week. I came back, I did not feel fine. I felt pretty sick, and I was getting over like a cough and runny nose for a bit. But I do think I'm feeling better now, which is good. Being sick sucks, honestly, and it's definitely not my favorite activity. But yeah, I think today I'm definitely feeling a lot more motivated, and I could definitely get more work done. I have some cleaning stuff to do because this is my rabbit setup. You might see it in my last vlog, but I keep my rabbits here with me in my office room because in our house we don't have like a separate basement, so this is kind of the best area for me to keep them. Also, if you have own rabbits, they're quite destructive. So I try to keep them away from furniture or anything that they can dig or rip apart, So this is kind of the best place for them. They're actually chilling in the corner right now. I'll like insert a little clip of them, but most of the time they're chilling. They sleep all day in the morning, and they're more active at night. But yeah, definitely need more of a better setup here because I let them free roam all throughout the day, and then at night I'll just kind of put them back in their little pen. But I definitely feel like they're a little bit more frustrated at night because they're encaged. Yeah. Anyways, I'll go back to the purpose of this video. What's on my desk? So there's a few things I keep on my desk, and I'll just talk about my essentials. I always keep my water bottle. This is the Awala water bottle. I think it's the 32 ounce. Works really well, and I love pastel colors, so it really works with any kind of outfit or any kind of accessories that I put on. But here's some bad news. You could see these bite marks. I left this on the ground for I think a day because it was on the ground for some reason, and my rabbits chewed through it. That's how destructive they are. It's pretty crazy. And I didn't even realize it until the next day. I picked it back up and realized, yeah. But hey, this is maybe their memory of how much they love me. So that's their little bite marks right there. But I'm trying my best to stay hydrated and drink more water as much as I can, because I do not drink enough water. But on the speak of that, I always have like 1 or 2 drinks on my table. Today I have the Celsius Peach 5. This is actually my husband's favorite, and I'm guessing it's caffeinated, right? Yeah, it's kind of a caffeine drink that has 0 sugar, presumably. Definitely don't drink this every single day, just on days that I just need something refreshing, let's say, and I don't have any juice laying around. But I'll drink that from time to time. But most mornings, I like to stick with green tea or peppermint tea, and I like to drink matcha in the morning as well. This is a matcha that I made a few hours ago, but my go-to is creamy oat milk with just ceremonial matcha. Okay, there's gonna be a cut in the video because I got busy with work. It's right when I want to make a video, that's where they're like, we need it done. Okay, anyway, it might have changed a little bit of how everything is, but I think I was talking about my drinks. So yeah, I really love going through a lot of drinks a day. Some other essentials I have on my desk is I have so many different lippies. I have this one from CNP Laboratory Propolis Lipserin. It's quite interesting actually, because it's like a Vaseline style lip balm where you pull it up and you just apply it. But I got this in a Lure Box subscription. Works well. I will say it dries out in like 30 minutes. So I like the smell. It smells like honey and a little bit like floral at the same time. And this is my favorite colored tinted balm. It's the Lip Choo Choo Lip Softening Balm from Eden. Very viral on TikTok, and every beauty influencer is talking about this is the premium of the lip balms. I was curious, and I had a $10 DoorDash coupon that I could use, so I got myself one. It's like this kind of berry, raspberry color, more leaning towards kind of red and purple. I like it, but lasting power is very low. I'm really used to a lot of those Korean lip tints that last like for hours, and as soon as I start talking, this is gone. So that's about it for lip balm. I do have a lot of other items on my desk in terms of tech gear. I love my Logitech, I almost called it microphone, mouses, because they're nice and sturdy. I love that they come in pastel colors. So I have one for a personal computer, and then I have another one for work. So I like to differentiate the two in case I have both the screens up. I have my trusty Sony WH-1000X-M4, and it matches my hoodie as well. But this is my go-to headphones. These are so comfortable, and these were gifted by my husband years ago when we were dating, and has lasted me through so many years. Yes, there's a little bit of scuffing, but overall, this is like one of the best purchases I've ever had. Now, if you're looking for something extremely noise canceling, this isn't it for you. But if you're looking for something that's comfortable in terms of the cushion, you could already kind of see how squishy it is. It's very comfortable. I can wear this for 8 hours straight, and I do not have any problems with, you know, like a compressed head, if you know what I mean. And I have often quite a lot of headaches, so I really like to make sure I wear something comfortable, especially if I'm going to be wearing it all day. And in terms of other tech gear, I have my trusty earphones. I use these a lot for meetings because sometimes I definitely feel that if I use a speaker, my voice doesn't come out clear. So I'll use these, and it has a little microphone inside as well. So works really well for meetings, and it's on the go. So if I do have to be on the go for work, this is kind of great because it suppresses the outside sound. I also have these cute little knickknacks that I just have on my desk. This is something that I got from a blind box, and it's this little, oh, I have it backwards. It's this little cute lazy, I guess this one's lazy bunny. I like to keep these on top of my monitor, and you can actually see one of them if I'm pointing it correctly. I have a lot of collections with these cute little plastic dolls, and sometimes I just don't know what to do with them because I don't like having too much clutter on my desk, so I like to keep it above so I could still display it without adding too much clutter. I always end up having a bunch of hair stuff, so I have my headband here to pull back my hair like that, and then I have this other one, super old honestly. It's like falling apart at this point, but it's this little braided headband, and if I ever need to be on camera, this just kind of pulls back my hair, and I look a little bald, but bald look a little bit is better than hair all over my face, so that's how I do it. Also, I have another beauty item here. This is the Anoa PDRN Hyaluron Spray. This has little micro mist capsules inside of it. So whenever I just feeling dry, which is pretty much every single day, I will give my face a little mist 2 or 3 times a day, and my face feels so much more refreshed. So I like this, and this is kind of an essential for me, especially in the winter, and knowing how much my heater is blasting, it's just nice to have it. One more beauty essential that I have is my hand cream. This is the L'Occitane Vervine scent, and I got this in a gift set from a friend. It had a room spray as well as a soap, so I really like the scent. It smells like, to me it kind of smells like bathroom cleaning products, but in the best way, like a very luxurious way. It smells similar to mint with a mixture of lemon, and that's actually probably what it contains. A little bit of grape as well too. It's just really clean, fresh scent. So I've been liking putting this on, especially in my hands when I get really dry, and it helps me just have moisturized hands throughout the day. I have some sticky notes in case I ever need to write notes real quick. Otherwise, I usually just use a notepad on my computer since they have the notepad feature. Sometimes it's nice to have little reminders on my sticky pad. I've recently pretty much converted to an online planner, but I did have a physical planner for a while. Ever since I was in middle school, I used to always have a planner with me wherever I go. I guess I was a very type A person even when I was a kid. So I got this cute little planner that has little drawings on one side, and it has all this space to write down. Once in a while, I'll still like using a physical planner because I just feel like I just gravitate more to it. It's also easier for me to use this because I just write it down instead of going into a notepad on an iPad and do all that. The only thing is, I think it's just repository. After a year, I have to throw this out or put it away. So it's kind of sad seeing that it's not going to be something that I remember back to. So that's why I've been changing back to an online planner. And I've been liking it, but I still feel like it doesn't replace the beauty of using a physical planner as well. But yeah, this is my physical planner and I love her. I probably will still use her since I have the rest of the year left on her. So that's about it for my What's on My Desk tour. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and again, if you have any other ideas on what you'd like to see, let me know. I think the next video I'll make is kind of like a rabbit tour. I want to do a little bit of a makeover for my setup here for my rabbits, so I think that'd be kind of a fun video to make. Otherwise, I hope to see you in the next video and have a wonderful night. Bye. Okay, these are my buns in their natural habitat. You can already see Tofu's already giving me a really big side eye. Oh, and I woke them up.